Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Junk Journal Round Robin here at Studioloo. We are on day number 29. Oh, second last day, guys. I don't know. I'm sad. But let's not be sad. We still have stuff to play with. So let's open this fun Mary Ellen envelope. Look how fun this is. Oh my goodness. She had a lot of fun with this one. So let's get this cutie washi off. So adorable. Okay. Sure. Yep. Throw that back in my scraps. Dear Toronto, my favorite place is Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'll always remember. Oh, those are lovely. Oh, they feel so... This just takes me to a place like from, you know, a long time ago, walking downtown past the CBC building, going into the Much Music booth, where you could go and you could have like, they used to have this, what did they call it? Oh, I forget. Like, it was this booth you could go in and you could shoot a video of yourself talking. You know, you pay like $1 or something to do this, and it was like... It was so fun. Much Music was so fun back in the day, and you had like the flagship Sam the Record Man and HMV stores, and it was just really cool. Oh, look at that. This is from Shell. Okay, so this is like an embossed, older kind of card. That's fun. Yeah, I like that. So, I feel like these really want to live together. Am I right? So let's just, I want to leave a little bit of this yellow because I love the Technicolor feel of this. So cool. And those Toronto things from Mary Ellen are actually postcards. I love going downtown Toronto so much. It's so fun. There's so many districts I enjoy. My favorite one, of course, being the Fashion District, because my favorite bead store is there, and lots of awesome art yarn stores, art stores, and fabric stores. Just lots of good stuff. Yeah, that's fun. It just needs a little bit of collaginess to it. And you know, I'm looking at this envelope. I feel slightly evil, like tearing this up a little bit, but it's all for the love of the collage. Keep that there so we don't completely lose Toronto. Yeah, I think I will go with that. So let's start gluing, because if I don't, I'm going to get all kerfuffled here. And I have another old Toronto book, and I'm trying to remember if it's in this studio where I work, or if it's in my library upstairs. I'm going to take a quick look for it before I do something else with these other two. Okay. Push that up a little. I'm just going to grab my Posca pens. One sec. Just want this pink Posca. Here we go. Okay, let's set that one aside. Now let me go and see if in fact I do have another Toronto book. Indeed I do. This is Yesterday's Toronto, 1870 to 1910. So that's good. Happy birthday, Fred. Love always, Jim and Davis. 1999. I love these. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot. Can use that on that one. And then let's see what we want to use on this one. Lots of cool shapes. Bloor Street, Avenue Street. Let's do that. Yorkville. Okay. Let's start with this one. I'm gonna try to just do this. Okay, so if we cut this here, or tear it rather, I was so sad. I saw today that Bruce McCulloch announced that Kids in the Hall were doing a reunion show at the Rivoli where I used to see them. Oh, and I'm so sad it sold out like immediately. I'm a huge Kids in the Hall fan. Oh, I've seen them there before, and I've seen them many times. I saw Bruce McCulloch like a couple of years ago too, at a local theater here in town, and it was fun. He's got a great like show by himself. Love him. If you're not familiar with the Kids in the Hall, but you do enjoy, situational comedy. If you like Mr. Show and you're American, you'll probably like Kids in the Hall. It's slightly similar, but kind of different too. Definitely has a Canadian feel to it. Great show. Amazingly funny comedians. Love them. It's adult for sure. It's an adult show, not really for kids, although I watched it as a kid and I totally fell in love with it. As a kid, my parents hated it because the times were different back then. My parents were kind of like, I don't know, uncomfortable fuddy-duddies a little bit at that time. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear me say that. I like that. Bloor Street, Avenue Road. Very cool. Okay, let's play with this one. Dear Toronto, my favorite place is... What's my favorite place? Well, one of my favorite places, which has since been destroyed by the terrible provincial government under Doug Ford, who I cannot stand, our terrible premier, was the Science Centre, the Ontario Science Centre. As you can tell, I'm very frustrated, and I hope he is long gone very soon. He's a horrific person. He's currently destroying our whole province, but mainly Toronto, because he's evil. I have no other way of saying it. He is just evil. He has a real dislike for Toronto because his brother, who was just like him, an alcoholic, an addict, somebody with a very privileged background of being, a case of nepotism from his father giving him lots of money. He was the mayor of Toronto for a while. You may have seen him on, what show was he on? Like Conan O'Brien or something like that, or Jimmy Kimmel. He was the laughing stock of Canada for quite some time until he died a few years ago. And yeah, now his grouchy flying monkey of a brother is the premier somehow, because half of the world makes weird decisions, as we know during election time anywhere, that half the world is cuckoo. And I can't wait until he is gone and voted out. I think he will be very much gone as soon as there is an election. I'm gonna cut this down just a titch. Okay. So that's kind of fun. Then we have this. I think that would look kind of cool just on the side like that, but I want to keep watches, the watches. Yeah, let's do that. But what's one of my favorite Toronto places right now? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've spent much time in Toronto, to be honest. There's a lot of good stuff there, though. I love going to ball games at the Sky Dome, which I will always call the Sky Dome. I will never call it the Rogers Center or whatever, because I don't like when corporations, and especially people like Ted Rogers, name things after themselves. Like, if you want a namesake, have a child or something. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Then we need black ink. The Bata Shoe Museum is another cool Toronto museum. The Textile Museum, also love that museum. The AGO, the Art Gallery of Ontario, those are all some of my favorite places. I mean, most of the libraries, if not all of them. There's a lot of good stuff in Toronto. There's the Spaghetti Factory, and I know that the food there has kind of, it's not as good as it once was maybe, but you cannot beat the decor. It's a beautiful place. Okay, let's reflect upon our Toronto postcards here. So we took new Toronto postcards and we made them old, and that's kind of cool. And then we used this fun piece from Shell that just really wanted to be there because of its yellow. I'm trying to decide, you know, I love this building in Toronto. This building right here, this skinny round building. And it's right on the cover. And I think I want to try to get it off and put it on that one. You'll need 2 scissors. That one postcard. This one. This is one of my favorite buildings in Toronto. Most definitely. It's this skinny building, and it's on like a kind of like a corner. It's hard to explain, but if you know it, you know it, and it's very cool. I probably should learn the name of it, whatever it is. I think it's probably been like a hotel for a long time. Yeah. It changes the direction of this piece, and that's okay. Okay. That's better, I think. So those are my pieces for today. Thank you for taking this little wander down Toronto memory lane with me, and also listening to me bellyache about my extraordinary dislike for provincial government. That being said, I will be back tomorrow, and we will have, I guess, our last day of Junk Journal Round Robin. No. Okay, guys, take care. Bye for now.